Jacksonville State Soccer, first practice in the books as they look ahead to the start of this 2015 campaign. Neil McDonald, practice one is done. You happy with the way things went this morning?
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. We did well. You could see that we have ability. Obviously, returning 20 players helps. So, you know, we played some good soccer at times. It was patchy. You know, there was moments that we were very pleased with. But you know, we've a long way to go.
Well, you've got a little time, but not a whole lot of time because, 2 weeks you're out there with the first exhibition outing, correct?
Yeah, and you know, we'll use the exhibitions as just a training session. Really, it's just an opportunity again to switch things up and not be playing against ourselves, but actually get some real competition.
You mentioned 20 returnees. You've got 8 seniors, your top 2 scorers back from last year, squad that tied for the second most wins in school history with 11. You won the most games in conference play in the OVC since Jacksonville State joined the league. So with those coming back and getting to the championship of the OVC tournament last year, a lot of pluses and a lot of that experience. Boy, that's a big plus, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know, we've got a lot of experienced players, and even some of the young ones have played a lot, you know, and so we're in good shape from that standpoint, and the team understands what it takes to compete at the highest level, and you know, we got to now come together as a group and work on the things we need to work on.
All right, with what you started this morning, and let's say in another week and a half or 2 weeks, will the practices, the training sessions be different then than they are right now?
A little bit. I mean, I do most of my focus is on soccer and with the ball, and so we try to get fit and match fit, you know, with the ball. So we do a little bit of running, as you saw there at the end, but and we'll taper that back for sure as we get into playing. But you know, most of what we do is with the ball, and we try to get fit using it.
And I mentioned earlier with your top 2 scorers back, and Kelsey Bride and Courtney Hurd, boy, that's a big plus coming into the season, because with what they did last year and what they've done in their careers, you know you can count on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Kelsey and Court bring a lot to the table for us, and not only do they score goals, but they're very creative in the final third as well. And you know, there's other players in there that have chipped in as well. You know, Mackenzie Bellows scores goals regularly, and Carson Taylor, and so there's others there who, you know, can help. Brianna Boots, when she came in off the bench last year, she scored for us regularly. So it's good. You know, we've got, as I say, there's a core group of players who know what the requirements are and know what need to be done.
What about the newcomers? Anybody that, as you look at it right now, that can't contribute, or you may count on this?
I think we only have 4, and I think we'll count on all 4 of them. They all 4 did fine this morning. You know, the rough and tumble of Division 1 soccer is something that just, you know, you have to get used to, and every now and again they got thrown on the ground, but that happens, and they'll get used to that. And the good thing is they picked themselves up and kept going.
2 days, you go in the morning and then again in the afternoon?
Yeah, so 8 to 10, and then 3 to 5 in the afternoon.
And in between, I guess, some meetings and things of that nature?
A little bit. You know, we try to give them as much downtime as we can, and rest time. It's 4 hours a day out in the sun is brutal. It's hard enough on me, let alone them. So, you know, I think that you know, it's important to give them their rest.
All right, 2 days already getting started here. Are you excited? You seem under control right now.
Aren't they always? Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I love doing this, and it's great to be able to, you know, get back to it.
Your 3rd year, so you've pretty much laid the groundwork, and most of these ladies have been here. A lot of those 20 have been here 3 years with you, and that helps going into the season. Yeah,
they know what I expect, and that helps. And you know, there's lots of little things we don't have to waste time on, because they know what the expectations are, and you know, sometimes they need a gentle reminder, but for the most part they're very good, and they're very switched on to what we want to do.
Thank you, sir. Good luck this season. Get off your feet, go get some rest before practice number 2 gets here.
Thank you very much.